See. Uh-oh. Hello. Tell me, looking, doing a lot of construction going on outside. I hope it works out. Let's just hope this works out. All right. Oh boy. Okay. We'll just turn the mic up a little higher, and we'll try to get through it. Let me just raise the mic a little bit. I'm trying to get the t-shirt and the top of the head, but I think this is the best we're gonna do for now. All right, welcome to Live at 5, the only show that has the most noise I've ever heard in my entire life at 7 o'clock. So shout outs to that. Let's get the shirt. Let's get the fit. Today we're doing black text. Where's the text? Let's add that text. There we go. Bow. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 7 o'clock now. That's not going to be an everyday thing.
We're going live at 5. We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. It's 5. Ooh, that's it.
I guess this might be a construction show. I'm not sure what to do. But the Habibis and the Mexicans have gotten together to revolt against this show. I can hear them. I can hear like a little bit of Habibi, and I hear Mexican language. So it's kind of like this is what they decided to do today for my show, but that's okay. Hopefully you can hear it. I don't know. Let me see how it sounds. To me, it sounds absolutely ridiculous. Nope, can't hear it. Nope. Okay, good. All right. Noise cancellation in full effect. All right, guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:30, 7 o'clock. Today's show is, man, it sounds so crazy to me. But today's show, we're going to hit him. What we got? Oh, snap. All right, give me a second. Today's show is called Can I Get a Dollar? I'm going to do this correctly. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't sure if we're going to be able to, my voice keeps cracking, I know, because I just turned 12, apparently. I don't know what's going on with that either. I took a cough drop, but apparently that was not enough. So we might get some squeak. You might hear a little squeak in the voice. I'm not going through puberty. Don't worry. I am of age. I don't want you to think you're watching a underage streamer drinking a beer. It's probably not what you're into. I'm trying to set something up. I had it all figured out. That's what today's show is about. When you think you had it all figured out. I tried to get a homeless person on the show today. That didn't work out. Well, previously homeless person. Clearly not an actual homeless person. They didn't get back to me. That seems to be the Odd Negroes theme. We ask people to come on our shows, and then they don't get back to us. I think that's kind of our niche. So again, if you or anyone you know could use $1, tell them to come check us out. Come check out Odd Negroes. We're streaming every Wednesday through Friday. Sometimes just Wednesday through Thursday. We're trying to get some shows in on the weekend again, like we used to. We'll get into that. But for now, I'm just trying to get this thing set up here because I wasn't sure we are going to be doing this today because of the noise. But you don't hear it, so that works for me. All right, let's see what we got. I'm just going to replace. Okay, there we go. Just like that. Go back. Give that eye contact. Look at that voice. You see that? No good. Let me try. All right. Here we go. What I need, I need dollars. What I need. Let's take that from the top. Yeah, I'll make sure you can hear it. Okay. Let's not blast that. Let's take it from the top. What I need. Today's show is called Can I Get $1? I need dollars. What I need. And if you only got change, I need well then fuck you then. What I need. I need dollars, what I need. If I share with you my story, will you share your dollar with me?
We're going live.
Okay. First off, I want to start by saying, did you know Christian Bale, he worked on that Batman voice for 5 months, and he still was borderline incomprehensible? What he was saying? Where they go? Where they go? Where they go? I didn't understand what he said. I know I heard some stuff, but I 5 months. Also, before we get into the affirmations, welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 7 o'clock. I'm just doing my opener. We'll get into the affirmations first. Of course, like I said, the name of the show, as you can see in the scroll, Can I Get $1? You only got change. Change. Well, all right. Fuck you then. And of course, if you like what you're hearing so far, even though we're just getting started, you know the drill. I wish a nigga
would like, subscribe, and share.
Okay. We're looking at the word psychic today. Psychic. It's pretty much spelled side chick. And then I was thinking maybe that's why Jay-Z can't spell it right. Because of the side chick. Because it's spelled side chick. I got one more. What else I got? Okay. We're going to change that up. The banner should be called, just thought of it off the top, No Nest for the Wicked. Look at that. AKA, we do this sometimes. Sometimes we get 2 titles for a show. And it works out. Both made up. No copyright. No nest for the wicked. Second title. All right. I like it. Fuck it. Do it live. All right. Where's my scroll? Show my scroll. Like, sub, tip, share, aka no nest for the wicked. All right. Today's show, as you can tell, is about panhandling. Can I get $1? My brothers and sisters out there who are in the streets, in the field, on the ground, boots on the ground, making it work. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to our niggas true, and shout outs to the chat. Say hi to the chat. Hi to the chat. Easy. Done and done. Hi to the chat. And again, if you're not checking me out, just wish me a good show. Shout outs to Brooklyn Willy Wonka. He has an album release party happening right now. If you want to see the link to that, it's on Bandcamp. He's not watching the show. He's at a party. He's got to do a listening party on Bandcamp. You'll watch it later. I'll tell him I shout him out. Bandcamp. The group is called Mina Mina Song. They dropped a new album. And it's not pronounced Mina Mina. It's Mana Mana. Mana Song, not Mina Mina. They specifically say that too, and I said it the wrong way. It's pronounced Mana Mana, M-A-H-N-A, Mana Song. And they're having an album release party at 7 o'clock. I don't know why my voice is cracking. They have 2 new singles out right now, one called Butter Sauce, one called Draws. Again, that's M-I-N-A, good song, Mana Mana, good song. And they're having a album release party that you could check out on Bandcamp for free. And that's just a free plug because I'm a good guy. Being a good person all the time, anytime. Who cares, right? It's just for free. It's free to be nice. All right. Guys, having a good day. What can I say? It's written all over my face. We're doing weather. We're feeling tough, feeling brave. And we're talking about panhandling today. You think I came into this? What? You think I came into this unprepared? In your dreams. And I'm not even stalling. We got time. All right. I got the Christian Bale stuff out of the way. I had to make sure I put that first. I put in parentheses, make sure you get the Christian Bale stuff out of the way. I can't believe he worked 5 years on that voice. I mean, 5 months on that voice. It's okay. But then with the British and the lisp, if Bruce Wayne in real life had a British lisp, it wouldn't work. All right. Let's get into the show. First off, I wanted to start with a disclaimer. I know how important and how sensitive panhandling and homelessness is. Clearly did a show on storage. I know what it is. I understand. I'm coming in with empathy as I ask you to do the same. Probably ask you to do the same again at the end of the show. Again, welcome to Live at 5, where we tell people to be empathy. Tell people to have empathy.
We're going live at 5.
We got that. Right?
We're going live at 5.
Yes.
6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6, 5. Ooh, next day.
So, yeah, just some. I'm going in with full respect, understanding. I understand. Oh, I get that figured out. Understanding and compassion. I understand it's rough, especially dealing with New York weather. It's not a joke. You can't be outside. Can't be outside.
Did you feel that?
All right. So I'm going to start out the gate. I don't want to just throw facts that you could Google yourself. I would like to be engaging. Share the facts with you. We'll share them together. I'm working on that. Even if you're not with me live, you're going to check it out later. I've seen the numbers. You're going to check it out later. And when you do, I want you to feel like I'm still engaged with you. Because I am. I'm right here. I'm right here. All right. Welcome to Live at 5, where we're right here. And we sound like we just turned 12. All right. I want to start with the word panhandler, or in the, adjective, panhandling. It derived from the 1800s, 1880s to be exact. And I thought, because I think everything starts with black. Everything starts with black. I'm not sure everything starts with the black.
The African American woman is the backbone of the black family. The African American woman is the backbone of the black family. Really, of the whole American family. I mean, who wasn't raised by a black woman? I know I was. You know what? I'm getting a phone call.
All right, so I thought everything started with black, and I was under the assumption, because I wasn't too far off. So the term itself comes from the miners, gold miners, who used to put all the gold in the pan. And the extension of that pan resembles this right here. The dude over here. Where's his hand? This guy. He's holding it out. That's the edge of the pan. It's a pan's handle. The extension of a pan handle is the panhandling. So the miners used to be holding the pans, putting all the gold in the pans, because that's where they stored the metal. Poor man's job, poor man panhandling. That's it. That's simple. Like that's pretty unremarkable, but kind of dope. I mean, you didn't know that. Maybe you did. Maybe you did know that. Who am I to tell you what you didn't know? That's what we do. On this show, we tell you what you thought you knew and what you didn't know. Well, yeah, I'm going to repeat it. Panhandling. Today's topic. Can I get $1? Where's he at? Where's my man? Go get it. You put him in there. That's not it. We put him in there and you get it. You know what I mean? You got to make it worth your own while. We're going to get into the affirmations in a bit. But yes, panhandling came from the people, the miners, holding the pan, and the stick being the extension of the pan being the term.
I'm not gonna lie, I did miss out. I ain't gonna lie, I did. Because it was like, like what I said, people be thirsty, they be dehydrated, or they want to get, I don't drink personally. I don't drink liquor or anything like that. But, if there's something like water or some juice, I would definitely grab some. And, it's good prices too.
All right.
Is what I need. I need love.
All right. So we're going to get into today's affirmations. Again, today's show is called I Need $1. Can I get $1? And if you don't got $1, okay. Got my sister in the chat. I'm going to shout out my sister. Hi, sis. Oh, shit. Sis in the chat. Hi, sis. Feeling good, feeling great, sounding 12. Feeling good, feeling great, sounding 12. I don't know what the RAS is about, but we'll get through it.
We're winning, you see.
All right, so we're going to get to some affirmations, some positive vibes for the day, and you go with them. Go with them. They're available every day. Marcella Pondicello, she drops them every day. Just positive words that get you through the day. They don't hurt, and they're for free. So what are you going to do? Why not? You don't got to look for them. You don't got to think about it. Just go there. Check it out. Before we start, again, welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:30, damn near 7 o'clock. We're reading affirmations now. This is the time where we slow it down before we get all hectic and get all crazy. We don't got to jump right into it. It's not that kind of show. You could have a pace. You know, you can have a pace. I know you're probably used to YouTubers screaming at you with their hands. This is not that stream. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm not telling you what to do with your current situation. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just here to kick it with you as if we was actually kicking it. That's all. All right. Let's get some low tunes because I don't want no contrast while I'm reading these. So we'll do some low tunes. Today I'm feeling pop. I'm feeling pop. Here we go. Is that it? No, that's not it. I'm feeling. Here we go. Wednesday. Okay. Here we go. This might fade in and out, and if it does, I'm sorry, but you'll probably be able to still hear me. All right. Affirmation 1. Again, happy Odd Negroes Wednesday. I'm your host, Odd Negroes. And that beat drop. All right. Let's see what we got. Do not do life without God. Can't mess that up. That's simple, right? Do not do life without God. And as God stands, praise be to Allah, the construction style. You didn't hear it. I shouldn't even mention it. I didn't know how good the mic was. Shout outs to noise canceling mics. And shout out to StreamYard. All right. Affirmation number 2. God didn't bring you here to play small. This is not the season to hold back. I mean, what are you getting for free? Did you hear that? Did you
feel that? Yeah.
I can't do the music and the things at the same time. I'm getting it. But yes, God didn't bring you here to play small. This isn't the season to hold back. You got to play ball, baby. All right. Keep it going. Keeping your house clean is a form of spiritual protection. Sometimes you got to put sage on that broom. You got to put sage. You got to tie the sage on the broom. So when you got the broom like this, or the vacuum, so the broom's hitting you in your face. I mean, you like this. The sage is getting you. That's how I vacuum. It's kind of like that. I vacuum like that. In this jacket, I vacuum in this jacket like that. Same move. But yes, put the sage on the vacuum and put the sage on the damn broom, and put the sage on the vent. So that, you know what I mean? All right. It's already meant for you. Start accepting and believing that you're destined for greatness. Now, look at that. So we're going to predetermine that. See, I know everyone's Miss Cleo with the destiny. I understand you're allowed to see what you deserve, but do you feel it?
Me and Julie, I'm just picking the last selfie.
Do you feel it? So yeah, that's feeling. Just feel like you're destined for it. There's no other option. That's it. You're just gonna be great. That's it. No but and no whatever. It's in your cards. You're hearing it. You can read it. If you see it, you can believe it. Whatever you want. It's for free. Welcome to Live at 5. All right. How many we got? All right. I'm not gonna rush through these. Not that kind of show. We don't rush through things here. Guys, if you get a chance, check out Busta Rhymes at the Jamaican Fest. with he just got out of prison. Vibes Cartel. He comes out, he starts singing his Jamaican songs, and the audience doesn't know the words. I mean, his American songs, and the audience, I'd love to smile. Let's get back to the. I fucked it up. The joke was that he came out singing English words and then Jamaican. Here I go talking about my hand. See, look. Sometimes in life, you will contradict yourself. I just said I wasn't going to talk with my hands. I wasn't going to be that streamer. I mentioned Busta Rhymes and messed up my own joke. Here I am waving my hand like some goddamn inflammable. All right. Switching your mindset from I hope I can do this to I'm going to make this shit happen. Again, that's back like the other one. What we're talking about, you could be all types of shit or what is if you want. You could say I'm gonna start a thing. I'm gonna start a stream. I might even start a stream. I might start a movie. I might start it. Everybody wants to do a thing, right? But until you make that shit happen, and you jump on it like you jumped on anything in your life, and then you believe in your own fucking thing that you came up with. You said, I'm gonna do this. This has nothing to do with me helping nobody else make money. This is gonna be my thing. If you got one of those things, just consider it a game changer. Right. You could look at that as a game changer. I'm a firm believer of helping other people grow is great, but when you see them, I'm talking about when you're working for managers and all that, you see them on vacation, traveling, and doing all this shit. But like big, they're doing it big, right? You're helping them grow. So I would say you should definitely be an advocate for helping yourself, because no one's gonna help you grow. Unfortunately, they could plant some. They could do the water. They could do all the water. They could water it, but they can't push the seed. Can't push the seed. That's how it goes. So you gotta be your own game changer. It's pretty valid. All right. Last but not least. Last but not least.
Things to somebody else. Yes. Somebody maybe has. It's crazy.
It all goes well, and life keeps getting better. That's it. That's the last one, guys. We did it. Again, welcome to Live at 5. Today's show's titled, you can see the scroll. We're doing black today. Black on black.
A black Hebrew Israelite.
Can I get $1? Asking for a friend. All right. So let's get, again, I want to start with the economics of panhandling. It's very difficult to get numbers on homelessness because of the fact that not homelessness, but panhandling, because that crime is tricky. So all of the information I have, it's based off of what was available due to the police and the police records when they capture vagrants. Sounds crazy, capture vagrants, but that's what they said. This
is me right here. You're a fucking pig.
They play games with it, so you can't really get how many people have been arrested or who are even identified as a panhandler, because by the time you're bagged and tagged, they got different charges on you. They got different charges. So it's called the vagrancy law. Now this happened again. This is not one of those shows where you're just not going to get no research. I'm doing a little work, not all the work.
They're so excited for you to be a part of this experience, the fans. So you want to leave? I was
burn through all of these sound effects early in the show. I'm not going to have any left for the end. Welcome to Can I Get a Dollar? Okay, going back to the 1800s, my main man, right after slavery, these guys, you know what guys I'm talking about. Do we have a white person button? No, we don't have a white people. I don't have a white person button, but the white people. After slavery, the white people came up with a thing called the vagrancy law. So what had happened was they made it almost close to impossible for slaves after slavery to start up. So now here we go. We got no money, no land, no nothing. So a lot of people without like the wherewithal and the hookups or the, some people had cousins that were freed already and they got hooked up, kind of like Katrina, that shit like that. Some people were just good, had skills that they was good with, and then they had to go use those skills. But at first you got to do like the Mexicans at Home Depot and wait around and be like, hey, I'm good at something. Shout outs to the Mexicans at Home Depot. I mean, it is the strategy, and that's what we would do. We were doing the same thing. There's no way that we had the skills and then we got hired. No. Because what had happened was
Go back to my home country. You can get reconnected with your roots and go back.
There better not be any Spanish there, okay? Especially coming from your unemployed ass mouth.
They passed all sorts of tricks and did all sorts of tricks to make sure that even using your skill without a proper license or using your skill without a company attached to your name was illegal. Entrepreneurship for the African American was illegal. They ran up on you. Now, they don't do that so much now, but they kind of do. I'm going to explain that, but I just want to do a connection because I'd rather start back and then we work our way up to the future, maybe of panhandling, because I don't know what that could be. I'm guessing, well, we'll get there. But I'm glad I re-blurred that out because that has just said that the entire show. That has just said fuck the entire time. Right, me right next to it, it just said fuck the entire. This hand. Fuck this hand. What am I? I'm mirrored. This hand. Got it. Whatever. So yeah, they made it a criminal offense to beg for money. So that was out. They couldn't do that. That's out. So they when I'm looking for records to see, like, let's just say, who was the first panhandler? What was the first incident of panhandling? All I got was the mines because they switched it up. So now every panhandler you may or may not know that you've seen get arrested for a charge, it's not just for panhandling because honestly, by law, you can't arrest someone for begging for money. It's not even loitering, actually. It depends on the property. Now, if you're not on a where they make every inch of the area a government property, or every inch of New York City is owned. So like every place that you try to look for money is going to be somebody else's land, which is going to look like some sort of, because that is the crime. But let's just say you're just at the subway, which is you're allowed to do these things at the subway, right? They don't lock you up because they can't. It's not a crime for panhandling. So what they do, because of the vegan, now these laws have passed all the way. This law has been around since the 1800s, ever since we got free and we started we started trying to make money for ourselves by just trying to make ends meet and trying to get that startup money just by begging a little bit. Sometimes you need help from the people. Look, I mean, look, like I put it in the thing. I'm like, I want to talk about the difference between a streamer and a panhandler, because we're basically doing the same thing. I'm just not outside. I mean, I got a jacket on like I'm outside, but I'm not outside. I'm not homeless per se. I'm not, you know, it's different. But again, you're using your personality to get money from a stranger. So in that case, we are the same. Excuse me, IBS.
Yeah,
what up? So the vagrancy laws of 1800s, 1888, that's one of the things that slowed us down. You want to talk about progression. You know, every white person that talks about boots, that's why I put boots on this cover back here, the boots and the blue collar. I specifically did that for a reason. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see the mouse. It's because these are the same people who tend to say, who created the boots and the bootstraps and to lace up your boots and do all the boot shit and all the collar shit and all this BDSM for work. It's kind of funny.
I don't need.
You guys created this chaos, and then you can't keep up with your own chaos. I'm trying to find black homeless people. I keep finding white people. It's like you guys fucked up your own shit. You fabricated the workforce, becoming a CEO, this American dream of just capitalism. You pushed that, and you can't keep up with it, but took it from us, so we can't even try. See, that's the trick. Vagrancy law, they thought it was going to happen to just us. That's fucking awesome. This is what happens all the time to white people. You make these laws, and then when you lose your money, like you will, those laws apply to you now. Because you can't make black laws. They're just poor laws. So when you become poor, who do you think that law is going to go?
Regular, it's regular. No.
I don't know how you keep doing that. Y'all keep stubbing your toe on the same dresser over and over and over and over and over again. It's stupid. But yeah, because of that, now you got things like, you know, words like disorderly conduct. You got words like inappropriate behavior. These are the things that you can get arrested for. Lewd words. We're not talking about nudity either, because now a homeless man without a shirt, that's lewd conduct. He goes to prison. Even though he was asking for money without a shirt, you're going to jail. What else we got? These are the things that they pull at the subway station as well. They just have a list of all these opposite crimes that they make up, because you can't arrest someone based on just begging for money alone, right? Or all of this would be a crime. Streaming would be a crime. You're like, well, look, you're not like tugging at someone physically and telling them to give you money. Well, yeah, well, look, if you're invading their personal space, which is the internet or whatever, where people like to feel safe, or some people go to feel safe, but it's their own, and you're invading that space, and you're saying, hey man, while I got you, let me get a couple of that's, I don't see the difference. I'm kind of doing the same thing. And they don't sound like the 12. We're gonna get this voice thing fixed up. I mean, I took the mouth drop. I don't know what you want. All right, yes, no nest for the wicked, aka can I get $1? Welcome to Live at 5.
We're going live at 5. We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6, 5. Ooh, That's it.
So let's start at can collectors. Can collectors. Now, you may woke up, you seen them out here, you see them collecting cans. I don't know if anyone's ever worked at a supermarket or some sort of chain where they sell groceries, like a Wawa or whatever. You're gonna have to dispose of cans. I had to do it. I've had friends that do it, and we're talking you hanging out with the bums. I'm gonna call them bums, panhandlers.
I strongly believe that TikTok.
No, I found myself hanging out with buddies. See, that's why I wanted to get a homeless person on the show, so maybe I didn't do any slandering. I didn't want to slander homeless people tonight. That's not the point of the show. The point of the show is not to slander homeless people.
What I need, I need dollars. What I need.
The point of the show is not to slander homeless people. I'm saying, like, if you ever crush cans with homeless people, you know what it is. You know that they be out there early. They be covered in soda and vodka. Shout outs to the chat. Robert Von Doom. Let me say that right. What up? Hi. These guys into the chat. That's what's up. That's a good dude. Go check him out. That's a good dude. Fan of the show. Friend of the show. We don't have fans here. We don't do fans here. Friend of the show.
You've got to love life to have life, and you've got to have life to love life.
So you got the cans, okay? We go back to the cans. I didn't want to jump into like how many handlers make the most, because that's another difficult thing to do. Again, because how would you know the can person doesn't just hold out another can, an emptier can, and says, hey, can I get some money? So you can't really find those numbers or when people are asking for money. It's kind of sketch. It's interesting. That's why you can't really compare it to streaming, because you know exactly where streaming money comes from. We'll break that down in a second too. I mean, we're already at 40 mark. This might be a two-parter. I don't know. I'm not trying to do a 2-hour show tonight. It's not going to be a long one. Welcome to Live at 5. I hate to hold you.
We're going live at 5.
Hey,
We're going live
how long are you,
at
brother?
5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6, 5. Ooh, that's it.
So you're talking about, let's just say, your average homeless person, just based off panhandling alone, okay? And as I mentioned a figure, we could get into the risk and then some sort of the discrepancies that come with earning and time, you see, because just like streaming and just like being homeless, it's a time thing. How much time are you willing to give of yourself to get the money you need to do the things that you need to do? So they kind of got to factor in those same things. They have to factor in, how long am I willing to stay outside in the cold till I get enough money to get what I need. We're not going to get into, I'm not here to get into, like I said, we're not going to slander homeless people tonight. That's not the purpose of the show. Speaking of homeless people,
I wish a nigga like, subscribe and share.
if you like what you're hearing, give the video a thumbs up, share it, do whatever, beep, bop, beep, talking about my hands, contradiction. All right. Let's see what we got. Because it's difficult between the because you got people who have to pay for bail. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta pay. If you're outside, you gotta do outside shit, and that's not the same thing as a streamer. You know what I mean? You're using your talent, but at the end of the day, you got a bet. these guys, you got to perform all fucking day. Some of them be dancing, they be dancing. They be dancing, they be singing, they be rapping, they be violin, they be doing them everything. But at the end of the day, they either have to go to a shelter or sleep where they are performing at. That takes a toll when you made, like, let's say you're performing for, like, I don't know, 10 hours, and then you earn, like, where they say the numbers, because it varies. See, again, we're talking about how long are you doing the work. We saw with the cans, we're talking about recycling rates. We're talking about the collection amount. We're talking about this from state to state. Now, New York State has like a 5-cent thing on cans. How do I know that? I did the cans. I don't know if it went up, but it's pretty much 5 cents. So 5 cents per can, not bad. You got 1,000 cans. 1,000 cans. They could work out for you. Well, hourly. Listen, we're constantly. Americans are constantly wasting cans. We love cans. We love soda.
I'm not gonna lie, I did miss out. I ain't gonna lie, I did. Because it was like, like what I said, people be thirsty, they be
We chuck them. We chuck cans. So, understandable. Where you can see where the money comes from. You can earn a living off of that. But let's just see what we got. So they said that your average homeless person will earn anywhere between. So we got, I got the streamer. Because the streamer income is it fluctuates just like the damn. One second. This is the show where you watch me go through my notes. I don't know. I had it. Let's see. I'm not even Googling it. It's here.
Let's check with Google time.
No. It's all right. Got it. Okay. So they said as the average homeless person earns anywhere between $5 to $16, right? And then you have your panhandler, because we talk about $5 to $16. Like either it sucks because it could be a day or an hour. It depends on your block. It's like prostitution, right? So like they said on like I say a good block. Let's say your busiest panhandler, and they earn like fucking $60 a day, which is nice. It's not necessarily like a livable. I mean, it's livable for the street, but like it's just for the street. But then you got numbers like you're talking about break dancers and you're talking about the metal men. You're talking about those guys. They could earn like $100 a day. $100 a day. Anywhere between 100 and up a day. Like your mimers, your gimmicks, your Spider-Mans, you're talking bank. That's why I put the piggy bank there. Because some of them, you can earn bank. You can earn bank if you got a gimmick. That's the thing. A lot of people don't have gimmicks. That's the unfortunate part. That's why I compare them to streamers. If you're out here with a bit, if you got a bit, you could make $100 a day, which is more than any job that I've ever applied for. Doing what you love. But again, elements. And in that case, you're earning more than a streamer. Because let me check the donations.
We're winning. You see what's going on. So whatever you can do to help financially would be fantastic, because we have to beat it. If it's $5 or $10.
Okay, so you see what I'm saying? Because I'm checking. So yeah, they go home with some money. It depends though. It depends. All right. It's not, So I got this information here. We got levels. We could get into the streamers, but I mean, everyone knows this. So the streamer could get about $1,000 a week. Anywhere between 50. Some people are making $50 to $100 per day. Streaming, you got your damn tiers. You got your tiers of engagement. You got your first tiers, your second tiers, your third tiers. Then you got your damn sponsorships and all that shit. So no, you could clearly make a good living begging for money on the internet. But my thing is like, when it comes to the comparison, I guess it kind of falls off the rails because you're not being as hassled as well. So let's get back into the man on the street. I was just looking at the signs. So the importance of the sign, I guess, it's just as important as a headliner or a liner or anything that grabs someone's busy attention who doesn't want to be bothered. See, that's when the crime comes in. The crime comes in when someone feels hassled. Okay. Now I'm bringing this up because you're able to, again, panhandling is not a crime. You're allowed to beg for money. People do it every day, me included. Not necessarily begging. I'm giving you a show. Seriously, I'm giving you a show.
We're going live.
But you got people, rest in peace to Jordan Neely, who was doing the same thing. Okay? So now you got a person who has the potential, like I said, to earn anywhere between $100, well, $50 to $100 and a day, doing what he does. That they said that's an average number for people who actually do like a bit. Break dancers. He was doing Michael Jackson. These are people that can earn they can earn money, right? The outside stuff that people like to get into, what were they spending their money on and all that? That's none of my business. If you're starving to death and you have the money to do it and you spend it on something else, that's none of my business. The thing is, you gave them the money, and it's up to them after that. That's how I feel. But because that's a mental health thing, so you can't. There's no price, right? There's no price on mental health. You can't pay someone not to be mentally ill. But yeah, back. Let's get this crack in my voice.
First of all, they weren't black, they were Mexicans. So I don't know why he called them the N-word.
I just want to give, you hear him referring to people as Nick. We don't have no Nick work here.
How did the vagrancy laws attack the white population? It didn't, right? So another number I couldn't get was a racial dividing number of, do panhandlers that are Caucasian tend to earn more that are white? That's not a number you could get. Now, again, because the police and the the laws are designed since the 1800s to block a specific group for asking for money. For some reason, the way that we ask for it is way too aggressive. It's more aggressive than any of our counterparts that they had to come up with a new law to fight it, which is crazy. It's crazy. So another common misconception, I don't want to seem like we're jumping all over the place, but common misconception I want to debunk on Live at 5 is that people are faking it. That can't be it. Okay? A lot of times people walk past them because they're like, "Oh, you're faking it." You know, I have friends or videos of people who have a hard time. Shouts to Jesus Blackman. Like, you know, they're not fucking with the fact that you have money for Jesus Blackman, member of our Negroes. Go check him out. Cox Enormous. He has a video up about a homeless man, and he didn't like the fact that he had money for drugs and he was asking for food. So it's kind of like, that's where we're at. It's problematic. But again, if you're at a position where you are asking, you're pleading, you're probably already there, right? If I show up at your place of work, kind of like this stream, if you're watching me at work, I'm at your place of work. So here I am at your place of work, or I'm in your house. If I'm on your phone, I'm in your home now. I'm in your home. You're looking at me in your home, or you're looking at me in your home. Mouse, doing mouse, your computer or your phone, wherever, your laptop, whatever. But I'm in your space. I'm in your personal space. And I'm talking to you, raspy voice. Oh shit, I'm drinking, kind of similar. And I'm asking for money. Please, can I have some? Can I have some money? What's the difference? Can't smell me. See, it's the physicality. So that's why they put that law out there. There was the physicality part. It was like seeing the homeless black person is not what we like to see. So when you talk about numbers of how much a person can earn, we're talking about us as human beings. How much are we willing to not judge a person because of the way their hygiene, look, act, what have you? If any of those things come into play, there's the less money that they're going to get. That's how that works, right? So we're talking about who you're going to need. You're going to be homeless. You're going to need to be clean cut. You're going to need to smell a little different. Back up, because you still want my personal space, and maybe I'll think about it, and don't be so persistent. Inigos too. Shouts to Inigos too. She gives money, bop, no problem. Doesn't matter what you smell. Doesn't matter. You look like. Here you go. If I got it, here's $1. Here's $2. Here you go. Negro in Vogue. Member of the show. Gives out money. Homeless people. Fact. Said it on the stream. Not caring about how they look. Now, how many people can, if more people are like that for 24 hours, or we'll say you're out there 10 hours a day, if you had every person like that, you'll probably earn more. And that goes all around. And that works for this too, as well. For every person who gives Logan Paul $100 to suck his own dick, you could slide 20 this way.
That's all they did to us during the beginning. Right. It's not a full-on war. You think we can win that? We're tired of getting our heads kicked in. No.
So yeah, it kind of goes down to how you feel and how you feel and how the person makes you feel. They make you feel safe, you might give them some money. They don't make you feel safe, you won't give them anything. You probably keep it moving. All right. This is not going to be a long one. Let's see what we got. So yeah, we're talking about the cost of living, but we're talking about who you're willing to give your money to, depending on their performance, which is unfortunate, but that's usually how it goes too. That's another the difference between the can collectors. Now the can collectors who are also, they can bank anywhere between, like I said, same amount of money. It's the same. You can't clock that because are you up at 6 or you're up at 10? Or you're up at 12? Like, how many cans did you get? Did you get 2,000 cans? Did you get it? Are you only getting Pepsis? Are you getting Coca-Cola? Did you touch any of those Trulies yet? Because they went up to like 9 cents a can or whatever. Are you doing any of that? It's like a hustle. It's all about hustle, I guess. It's all about hustle. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 7 o'clock. I hope you're learning something. I know. Look, let me be honest with you. The topic, as I was trying to get a homeless person on the show today, the topic is not anyone's favorite. It's not anyone's favorite. And it goes in a loop.
Look, everybody is always good to blame.
So I just wanted to just shed some light on the fact that all right, I'm not even gonna do the before you judge a. That's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to connect like the fact that if you see a person out there, they're doing the same thing. They're getting your attention for a reason. They're trying to tell you their story, right? And they're trying to tell you their situation, and they're hoping that you hear it. That's all. So we got cost of living. Clearly, we already know, as you mentioned yesterday.
The rent is too damn high.
The last show. the Container Show.
The rent is too damn high.
But we already know that being a panhandler and being in the streets, now you got to pay for hospital bills. Now you're getting sick. Now you're falling ill. You're dealing with elements. These are things that, you know, add another level to something that's already hard. So that brings on the stress, health effects, all those things that happen with working in the street. The same thing happens to prostitutes as well. Prostitutes. All right, this is not going to be a long one. Might be able to wrap this up. 1 hour show. We're doing all right. Just the main connection is that I've seen a homeless person, or let's say panhandlers, bring the same amount of joy as streamers do. So I feel like they just need your same amount of attention. If you see a bunch of kids breakdancing on a train, or you see a mime man, see a mime man out there, or mime lady, give them some money if you got it, because it's the same thing. Just like you donate to your favorite streamer, I feel like they're doing the same thing, but they don't have the setup. So it's kind of live, you know, it's kind of live. I understand it's difficult when it comes to just getting close to these to the homeless people, or the people, you know, they seem a little unhinged, but you got to think about being outside all day, you know, and they didn't get the nice person, you know, they didn't get the person who stopped and listened, or did the thing that you did, because you stopped, you listened to know that, okay, maybe this is not for me, or they just walk by, boop, 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 boop. I have a quote that I want to, again, welcome to Live at 5. Welcome to Live at 5. The only show starts at 7 o'clock. Again, today's title is, Can I Get $1? You only got change. Change what? Well, I fuck you then. I have a quote.
What I need, I need dollars, what I need.
This is from a voice actor and a gamer. His name is Bruce Green. This is a quote from Bruce Green. He's white. So I can't play that because at the end of that says black. That wouldn't make any sense. But yeah, he's white. He talked about doing a voice acting job for the first time. He's a moderately successful streamer. I'm a fan. But he said something interesting. He said, and it connected with me for this show. Mostly, he said, as the NPC character, I was just talking and I was just there. So then the person asked, like, how was the experience of just being an NPC on the, you know, in the game? He said, I was chewed up and I was killed by everybody. So it didn't really matter. It just made noises as I was being chewed up and ate by everybody. And when I heard that, I was like, that's got to be what homeless people feel like and panhandlers feel like. You feel like you're being chewed up and eaten by everybody. Because you get to see them. You see them every day. You get to see humanity every single day. And depending on how they treat you, that is the state of humanity. You got it. You are the temperature. Literally and physically. So yeah, I understand. I understand when you're a little grouchy. I understand when you want to hurt someone. You're the temperature. How many people walk by and spit or just was just not polite, just not good, not good. Probably has an outcome on how you treat a nice person. I mean, anybody who's done retail would know about this, you know. Anybody who's worked around people in general without being homeless knows what it feels like to see the worst of man. So I don't think it's going to be a two-part. This is I said I got at what I wanted to get at. I just wanted to shine a light on, again, the origins of panhandling. There's no numbers to who earns more, unfortunately. Again, like I said, they're both, I feel, on this. They're not, all right, one's a necessity. Streamers are a necessity because of the creativity that flows, inspires people. I'm not going to sit here, like I said, I'm not here to bash homeless people.
I don't need.
I'm not bashing panhandlers. I'm saying there's a service that streamers do. They provide content for the set providers, right? Panhandlers do the same thing, but they're content providers for the world, right? Both doing the same thing, trying to bring joy, trying to make you smile so I could live another day. Right? I'm making you smile. Doing what I'm doing helps me live another day. So there's like the fact that you supported me living this street, because I ain't going back. Because wherever they came from, they ain't going back. They ain't going back. If you out here in these streets, and what these are New York temperatures, and
I was laying on the couch and I heard pop, 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 pop. And that's what I heard.
Bless you. Because it's not safe. It's not a safe job. It's not a safe job. It's not safe trusting New York City. It's not safe trusting people in general. But when you're out there hoping to see the better of man, you know, I would hope that they could see that in you as well. All right. Like I said, this is not gonna be a long one. We're starting this off. Today's Wednesday, which is the first. I'll be back tomorrow on Thursday. Another live at 5, possibly after 5 o'clock. We covered a lot of things today. We got the origin. We talked about numbers. We talked about police, unfortunately. And I just want the next time you see a homeless person to think about a streamer, because I feel they're kind of doing the same thing and are equally as dangerous and less objectifiable to women. You know who I'm talking to. All right.
That's a good point.
Although he's a pedophile. If you only show it to children, they're going to think it's big.
Yeah, he is a pedophile.
All right. You know who I'm talking about. You guys know who I'm talking about. These guys still have accounts. I don't know how people still have accounts after signs of pedophilia. I mean, you make it make sense, or you tell me how that works. People are being charged with crimes and they still have streams. So I mean, I'm gonna assume that the panhandler with the pedophile charge can't panhandle in front of a school, but the pedophile who beat the charge could put content on YouTube that can reach children. So that it's rough. It's rough.
Really and truly, I'm just picking the lesser of the evil.
I've been hearing that a lot.
The news like to depict panhandlers as crazy people, but crazy people exist with homes and they don't usually have to tell you shit. They could just be crazy and, you know, touch kids. So kind of focus on the true law and that's not evil. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. This has been fun. I hope you guys have fun. I don't know. I'm going to keep doing them. Like I said, if Kai Cenat could get a hand job on stream, I could do this. It's therapeutic. Shout outs to Panhandlers. Shout outs to Rockstar Mogul. That's the T. Rockstar Mogul. And shout outs to iNiggers too. In closing, just remember that human life is valuable, and no matter the profession, we should just treat each other with dignity. That's it. That's the show. This has been Live at 5. Can I get $1? You only get change. You only got change. Then what? Then what the fuck? Then change. Then what? Then I then. And this has been Live at 5. I hope you have fun. I'll see you tomorrow. You know, see you tomorrow.
We're going live at 5. We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6, 5. Ooh, that's it.
Oh, and stay tuned. We have Woke Goats coming up. And we have the gang coming back together. We're bringing back the news. It's just the news. I feel like Trump when I'm talking like this.
We're winning, you see.
It's just the news. We're bringing back all the stuff. All the new stuff you love. The whole gang, Jesus Black Men, Negro in Vogue. Marcelo Ponchella. I Negroes too. I Negroes won. But for now, we're going to do this until Thursday. Just me hanging out. Maybe I get a guest. I don't know. Do these on the fly. There's no clipboards, no sticky notes, baby. Just do it. It comes out relatively good. I like it. If you like it, I love it. All right. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to play the jingle again because I worked hard on it.
What I need, I need dollar is what I need. I need dollar is what I need. I need dollar is what I need. If I share with you my story, would you?
Don't forget to love yourselves, and I'll love you right back. I've been your host, I Negroes. Juan, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going live at 5 again. This has been fun. All right. Back to the joint.
What I need.
Thank you for tuning in.
I need dollar is what I need.